Good morning, class, or maybe I should say good morning, faith builders. Because today, I want to challenge the way you think about timing, about purpose, and about what it means when life tells you to wait. Now, I know we live in a culture of now. Right, we got 5G internet, 1-day shipping, instant noodles, and 15-second reels. We hate delays. Delays are frustrating. Delays feel like failure, but what if I told you that the delay you're fighting against is actually the design God is using? Come on, turn to someone beside you, or just speak it over yourself, and say, backhand index pointing right, the delay is part of the plan. Let's break this down in a way you can learn from, apply to your life, and even teach others. Delay does not mean denial. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't. God's not yet is not the same as no. Let me tell you something that could change how you look at every season of waiting you've ever gone through in your life. ***, delay does not mean denial. ***, I need you to hear that with your heart, not just your ears. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Just because the door hasn't opened doesn't mean it's locked forever. See, we've been conditioned to think that speed equals success, that if it doesn't show up fast, it must not be meant to be. But what if I told you that *** slow doesn't mean no ***? What if I told you that just because it's delayed doesn't mean God has denied you? Sometimes the very thing you're waiting for is the very thing God is using to teach you how to trust Him. We get discouraged when the job doesn't come through, when the healing doesn't manifest right away, when the relationship takes longer to restore, when our goals seem stuck in traffic. But listen to me, ***, faith isn't proven when everything happens quickly. Faith is proven when nothing is moving, but your belief refuses to break. ***, that's the kind of faith that shakes hell and honors heaven. That's the kind of faith that says, I still believe even in the silence, even in the dark, even when nothing makes sense. But we start interpreting the delay as if it's a rejection. And that's where the enemy plays his games. He whispers, ***, if God was really with you, it would have happened by now. *** lies. Straight up lies. God's no is clear. God's yes is powerful. But God's ***, not yet. ***, that's where maturity grows. That's where spiritual muscle is built. That's where you learn to ***, walk by faith and not by sight. ***. That's where you stop living off feelings and start standing on the Word. Remember Lazarus. Jesus didn't come when they called. He delayed 4 days, long enough for everyone to give up, long enough for the situation to stink. But when he finally showed up, ***, he didn't come to heal Lazarus, he came to raise him. ***, don't miss that. The delay wasn't a detour. It was a setup for something greater than they imagined. God didn't delay to punish them. He delayed to ***, position them for resurrection power. ***. You may be praying for something right now that seems to be stuck, stalled, frozen in time, but heaven is not ignoring you. Heaven is orchestrating something far bigger than you. See, we're down here panicking because the clock's ticking. But God's not bound by time. ***, He created time. ***, He's not in a rush because He already knows how the story ends. And while we're focused on ***, when God is focused on who you're becoming while you wait. So stop confusing God's timing with God's character. The delay isn't because He doesn't care, it might be because He cares too much to let you walk into a promise you're not ready to hold yet. So take a deep breath. Don't give up in the waiting room. Don't walk away in the silent season. Don't curse the process just because it's slower than you wanted. Just because the answer hasn't come doesn't mean it isn't on the way. Asterisk asterisk delay does not mean denial. Asterisk asterisk you've got to learn how to stand in the hallway and praise like the door's already open. Because if God said it, it's still coming, and if He's delaying it, He's doing it for your good. The wait is where the work happens. Growth often happens in the gap. The delay is where God develops you, not where He deserts you. Let's get real for a second. We hate waiting. We treat waiting like it's punishment, like it's some kind of divine timeout, like God's making us sit in the corner while life passes us by. But listen to me, asterisk asterisk, the wait is where the work happens. Asterisk asterisk, the wait is not wasted, it's not empty, it's not idle. It's intentional. God does some of His most powerful, most transformative, most life-defining work, asterisk asterisk, in the waiting room, asterisk asterisk. You might think nothing's happening right now, but what if I told you that asterisk, everything asterisk is happening? Not around you, but asterisk in asterisk you. See, we want the promise, but we don't always want the process. We want the platform, but we don't want the preparation. And God loves you too much to give you a blessing you're not built to carry. That's why He works in the waiting. That's why He doesn't rush you to the finish line. That's why He doesn't microwave your destiny. Because asterisk, if He gave it to you too soon, it would crush you instead of crown you, asterisk. You're praying for something to happen fast, but God is saying, let me fortify your character so when the door opens, you don't fall under the weight of your own calling. When nothing is moving on the outside, everything is moving on the inside. God is reshaping your heart. He's rewiring your mind. He's refining your motives. He's separating your identity from your success so you can walk into the next season knowing who you are, not just what you do. Come on, this is the classroom of the called. This is the gym of the faithful. This is where you don't just learn patience, you develop power. Waiting is not weakness. Asterisk, waiting is weight training for your spirit. Asterisk, but here's the problem. We judge seasons too soon. We think delay equals decline. We see inactivity as insignificance. But listen, don't confuse God's stillness with God's absence. Sometimes the reason you feel like God's not answering is because He's answering you in a different language. Asterisk, asterisk, He's answering you with silence because He's working behind the scenes. Asterisk, asterisk, that silence isn't rejection, it's refinement. You've been begging God to speed it up, but what if speed isn't what you need? What if you need asterisk, asterisk roots, not results, asterisk, asterisk? God's not building a moment, He's building a movement in you. And movements take time. Ask any tree, the deeper the roots, the taller it can grow. The stronger the foundation, the greater the future. And where do roots grow? Asterisk, in the dark, in the dirt, in the unseen places. Asterisk, so don't resent the slow season. Don't resist the unseen work. Don't despise the dirt, because the dirt is where destiny is buried before it blooms. God is shaping something sacred in the silence. And if you quit now, you'll never see what the wait was making in you. The wait isn't punishment, asterisk, asterisk, it's preparation with a purpose. Asterisk, asterisk, this is where you become, this is where you stretch. This is where you learn to worship without evidence, to trust without details, to build without applause. Because when God finally pulls back the curtain, when the thing you prayed for finally arrives, you'll realize you didn't waste time waiting. You, asterisk, were being woven into the person who could carry it with strength and stability, asterisk. God is not in a hurry, He's in control while we measure time in minutes. God moves in moments, divine, strategic moments. You've been running your race, checking your clock, comparing your progress to everybody else's highlight reel, wondering, why hasn't it happened yet? But I came to tell you, asterisk, asterisk, God is not in a hurry. He's in control. Asterisk asterisk, you're pacing the floor, but he's seated on the throne. You're refreshing timelines and asking why you're behind. But God's not worried about your timeline, because his timing is perfect. You've got to get this. Just because you're in a rush doesn't mean he's late. He's never late. He's never early. He is always asterisk, exactly on time asterisk. We live in a world that worships speed. We think if it's not fast, it's not fruitful. We think quick equals blessed. But God doesn't operate on our schedule. He's not bound by the calendar you printed out or the vision board you taped to your wall. He doesn't need your clock to accomplish his purpose. We measure life in minutes. He moves in asterisk moments asterisk. Divine, sovereign, strategic moments that shift everything in an instant. And the only reason it hasn't happened yet is because it's not asterisk, that asterisk moment. When the moment comes, asterisk asterisk, nothing can stop it asterisk asterisk. But until then, nothing you do can force it. You see, God's delay isn't a sign that he's disengaged, it's a sign that he's asterisk designing asterisk. He's putting the pieces together behind the curtain. He's aligning people. He's shifting atmospheres. He's orchestrating opportunities that you didn't even know you needed. And if he let it come too soon, you'd miss the full impact of what he's trying to release. It's like trying to harvest fruit before it's ripe. It looks good, but it's not ready. God is not just giving you the promise. He's making sure it comes at the asterisk asterisk right time asterisk asterisk, to the asterisk asterisk right place asterisk asterisk, to the asterisk asterisk right version of you asterisk asterisk. You want fast, but he wants asterisk asterisk finished asterisk asterisk. You want soon, but he wants asterisk secure asterisk. You want immediate, but he wants asterisk immovable asterisk. He's building something in you that can't be rushed. There's a version of your future that requires a stronger version of your faith. There's a door you're praying for that won't open until your character can walk through it and stay there without crumbling. And the control you're trying to keep, that's the very thing God's asking you to surrender. Because he knows the asterisk, when asterisk, even when you don't understand the asterisk. Why asterisk? So stop obsessing over the clock. Stop comparing your timeline to your neighbor's testimony. God is not grading your life on a curve. He's not copying and pasting someone else's journey onto yours. He's writing a asterisk asterisk custom plan asterisk asterisk for you in his time, by his hand, through his spirit. And if you could see what he sees, you wouldn't want to rush it either. You'd say, God, take your time, build me deep, make it last, let it be real. Because when he's in control, you don't need to be in a hurry. You just need to stay faithful, stay ready, and stay surrendered. Preparation is part of the promise before the blessing is released. God prepares you to carry it without it crushing you. You're praying for the promise. You're begging for the breakthrough. You're crying out for the blessing. But let me ask you something, asterisk asterisk, are you ready to carry it? Asterisk asterisk, because what God has for you is not cheap. It's not light. It's not some fragile thing you casually place on a shelf. No, no, no. The promise comes with asterisk weight asterisk. And before God puts that promise in your hands, he will first prepare your hands to hold it. Asterisk asterisk preparation is part of the promise. Asterisk asterisk, you can't have one without the other. You don't get the crown without the cross. You don't get the reward without the refinement. God is not just preparing the promise for you. He's preparing asterisk, you asterisk, for the promise. We want the finished product, but we don't want the forging process. We want elevation, but we skip transformation. But if you step into something too soon, what was meant to bless you can break you. And God loves you too much to give you something that will crush you because you weren't ready for the weight of it. You're asking Him to deliver the next season, but He's saying, asterisk, let me develop you in this one. Asterisk, because when you're in the preparation season, it's not punishment, it's protection. Ask Joseph. He dreamed of ruling, but before he sat in a palace, he was sold into slavery, lied on in Potiphar's house, forgotten in a prison, but every single step was preparation. God wasn't being cruel. He was cultivating Joseph's integrity, humility, leadership, and perspective. Why? Because the greater the promise, the deeper the preparation. If Joseph had skipped the pit, he would have never had the character to handle the palace. And I need to tell you, you might feel stuck, hidden, even overlooked right now. But God is not ignoring you. Asterisk, asterisk, He's investing in you. Asterisk, asterisk, He's sharpening you in silence. He's teaching you how to handle influence with integrity. He's showing you how to survive storms before He sends you into leadership. And sometimes preparation looks like closed doors. Sometimes it looks like unanswered prayers. Sometimes it looks like frustration and failure and discipline. But God's not trying to destroy you. Asterisk, asterisk, He's stretching you. Asterisk, asterisk, He's increasing your capacity. He's enlarging your endurance. He's pulling out things in you that don't belong in your next chapter. You're praying for the platform, but God's preparing the foundation, because if the foundation isn't deep enough, the platform will collapse under pressure. So instead of saying, God, why is this taking so long? Start saying, God, make me ready. Prepare my heart, not just my hands. Prepare my spirit, not just my strategy. Get my motives right. Purify my desires. Strip away the pride. Build a faith that won't fold. Because when the promise comes, I don't want to just see it. I want to asterisk sustain asterisk it. And the only way to sustain a God-sized promise is to submit to a God-led process. The preparation is not the delay, it asterisk is asterisk the destiny in motion. Your timeline isn't the only timeline. Sometimes the delay is because God is aligning people, circumstances, or even healing generational issues behind the scenes. You're frustrated because it's taking longer than you thought. You're discouraged because you're watching other people walk into what you're still waiting for. You're starting to wonder, asterisk, did I miss it? Did I mess it up? Did God forget about me? Asterisk, but what if I told you that it's not just about asterisk asterisk, your asterisk asterisk timeline? What if I told you that the delay isn't personal, it's asterisk, purposeful asterisk? Sometimes the delay has absolutely nothing to do with your readiness and everything to do with what, or asterisk, who asterisk, God is aligning around you. Asterisk, asterisk, your timeline isn't the only timeline. Asterisk, asterisk, we get so tunnel-visioned when it comes to our dreams, our goals, our vision. We say, God, I'm ready, but we don't stop to ask, asterisk, is everything else in position? Asterisk, because God isn't just preparing asterisk you asterisk. He's orchestrating asterisk everything asterisk. He's moving pieces you can't see. He's shifting situations you don't even know about. He's working in rooms you haven't walked into yet. You're looking at your life like it's a one-layer game, but God is writing a masterpiece with asterisk asterisk, multiple storylines, asterisk asterisk, and you're not the only character He's working through. Maybe the person you're supposed to meet isn't ready yet. Maybe the company that's going to hire you hasn't been built yet. Maybe the opportunity you've been praying for is being refined behind the scenes. And if God gave it to you now, it would be premature, out of sync with what He's designing. You're asking for the stage, but the lights aren't up yet. The microphone isn't on. The audience isn't seated. If you walk out too soon, you'll miss the moment that was truly made for you. And let's talk about healing for a second. Maybe God is delaying things because He's healing wounds that have been passed down in your family. Generational patterns don't break in a moment, they break through obedience, patience, and a process. Maybe what you're praying for has to wait until the cycle of dysfunction in your bloodline gets cut off. So when God holds it back, it's not because He's rejecting you, asterisk, it's because He's redeeming the future of your children. Asterisk, that's kingdom thinking. That's legacy vision. That's next level faith. But if all you can see is your own deadline, you'll miss God's design. You'll start comparing yourself to people who were never on your path in the first place. You'll look at their chapter 5 and question your chapter 2. But you weren't meant to copy their journey. You were called to complete asterisk, your own asterisk. And your timeline is not on pause, it's on asterisk, purpose asterisk. You've got to stop judging God's timing by your calendar and start trusting that He sees the full picture while you're stuck in the frame. So no, it's not a failure, it's not a missed opportunity, it's not too late. It's asterisk, right on time asterisk, just not your time. It's God's time, and He's not just writing a blessing for you. He's writing a story that involves people you haven't even met yet. So if the door hasn't opened, it's not because you're not good enough. It might be because He's still preparing the hallway. Faith that waits is faith that wins. True faith isn't just believing God can. It's trusting Him when He doesn't yet. You thought the delay was a detour. You thought the silence was God ignoring you. You thought the waiting season was a waste of time. But what if I told you the thing you've been calling a delay is actually the asterisk, very space where God is deepening your dependence on Him, asterisk. Because sometimes the most powerful thing God can do in your life is not give you what you want, but hold it back just long enough for you to discover who He is beyond the blessing. Not just the God who answers prayer, but the God who is your peace when the answer doesn't come. Not just the God who opens doors, but the God who is the door when everyone around you is closed. See, we think we need the breakthrough to breathe again, but God is saying, no, you need me. You're asking Him for things, but He's asking you for trust. You want the outcome, but He wants the relationship, Because what if the blessing came, and you started loving the gift more than the giver? What if the open door became a distraction instead of a destination? God isn't trying to delay you, He's trying to deepen you. He's trying to pull you so close that you realize your identity isn't in what you do, what you have, or what happens. It's in who He is to you in the middle of the mystery. Let me tell you something, you don't know the strength of your faith until it's tested in silence. Until you have to worship without goosebumps. Until you have to believe without evidence. Until you're standing in a valley looking around saying, God, I don't feel you, I don't see you, but I will still trust you. That's dependence. That's surrender. That's the place where your faith becomes unshakable. Because faith that only functions in the light is not faith, it's convenience. But faith that survives the dark, that's the kind of faith that builds legacies, that shifts atmospheres, that breaks chains. Sometimes the greatest gift God gives is not the miracle, but the maturity that grows while you wait for it. He's teaching you to lean in, not lash out. He's teaching you to listen, not rush. He's teaching you to pray deeper, worship louder, stand stronger, not because things got easier, but because you stopped leaning on your own strength and started trusting His. And let me tell you, God will strip away every idol, every crutch, every backup plan, until all you have left is Him. And you'll find out that's more than enough . So no, the delay is not punishment, it's intimacy, it's training, it's transformation. It's God inviting you to come closer, to rely on Him not as a side note to your strategy, but as your source, your foundation, your anchor. When the blessing comes and it will you'll know it wasn't your hustle that got you there, it was His hand. And you won't just have what you asked for, you'll have more of Him than you ever imagined.